Welcome to round 3 of a Black White Zombie League. Standard. We have won the die roll. It's a lot of land. This hand is not particularly fast. If almost any other card except the Binding Mummy was a 1-drop, I'd feel pretty good about this. But then we do have some good cards with Liliana's Mastery, Lord of the Accursed, and Dark Salvation is, touchwood, rarely ever dead, so we'll keep. It would just be nice to have a 1-drop. If I could go Cryptbreaker into Binding Mummy, etc., it would be a lot better. Or Dread Wanderer. But then, you know, wouldn't that be nice? Maybe I'm just being greedy. Inspiring Vantage. Okay. So this is why I'm a little bit saddened we're a bit slow. Now I am very tempted to go Cryptbreaker into Dark Salvation just to completely remove that. I feel like I should get more. I should want to get more value out of Dark Salvation, and I feel like we're probably going to be rewarded for holding off a little bit. So we'll open with Binding Mummy, and if they want to kill that, then that's fine. I mean, it's good if they don't kill it, but I mean, if that eats the removal spell instead of a Cryptbreaker, then that's great. We're probably going to get hit for no. Okay, that was unexpected. I thought we were just going to get Heart Kieran hit for 3. So this is good. Play Concealed Courtyard. I mean, they are the 3 lands I want to draw in my opening hands. Okay, so options are cast a Lord, swing in for 2, play Dark Salvation, kill the Toolcraft Exemplar, swing in for 2, play Cryptbreaker and Dark Salvation, swing in for 2. I feel like playing a Lord and swinging in for 3 instead of 2. I said 2, but I meant 3. It's probably good. It just uses mana more efficiently. Again, I feel like if we have to use Dark Salvation, then I want to get more value out of it. I mean, yeah, I could make a zombie and kill it, but I would rather make a Lord. This helps us put pressure on. So we've managed to get in the first bit damage, which is good. I feel like that's quite important in this sort of matchup. Oh wow, what have they got? Maybe they've got some sort of removal. Wayward Servant. Yeah, sure. Okay, so they're making a play which just preserves their life total, which is perfectly reasonable. He comes down. I think that's a fair enough thing to do for them. And it makes my decision making here a bit easier. I mean, I was probably just going to only attack with a Binding Mummy anyway, not the Lord. But I think we just want to draw a card at this point off that. I think the 2 damage is so-so. We want to draw land to get the Liliana's Mastery, or just draw other stuff. Gideon's a pain, but we do have the Anguished Unmaking, which is nice. Yep. Okay, so we're going to draw a card, and it's going to be a Liliana's Mastery. So this is why you draw cards, to get rid of stuff like that. Okay, Swamp. So it would have bricked there. So if we swing, give everything Menace. Do we even need to swing? I don't think we need to even swing. I think we just kill Gideon. So this is a point where Dark Salvation is a bit better, because we can get a zombie, Dark Salvation, the Night Ally away, and attack Gideon. And then Gideon dies, then we saved an Anguished Unmaking for when they play their second copy of Gideon, which I believe they probably will do. So yeah, this feels good. This feels good. So we... This is why I like to wait with Dark Salvation. There we go. Okay, cast this. So we're going to kill a knight. Yes. Drain them, and then we go for... I have to swing into everything to definitely kill Gideon, die. But that's fine. So remove Gideon and increase double. Yeah, no, I don't know what else they would be doing there. I felt better than just Anguished Unmaking. I mean, you could have Anguished Unmade and then just attacked. But I think like just removing the Gideon and still maintaining that ball presence, still keeping the Anguished Unmaking there is just better. So they play something like Avacyn or whatever, then good Warriorbringer. It's nice to have the Anguished Unmaking for that. Arguably, the Dark Salvation would then also answer each of those, but there we are. Okay, so again, I quite like not having Gideon in this matchup. Weirdly enough, I still just think Decking Stone and removal. It's just a good place to be. Yeah, I mean it worked. It worked for it last time, and yeah, I'm happy with this. I think just kind of a similar sort of thing. I mean the deck is very different. You're not playing around counter spells, but I think the thing is that when the 2-drops that we have are good against the deck, which they are, then you want to keep the Diregraf Colossus in. You don't want to be taking out the Diregraf Colossus. So like if we were playing against a controlling deck or whatever, we might take the Wayward Servants out, and then you think, well, we've got less zombies, so then you start to shave copies of the Diregraf Colossus. But we're not doing that. So Diregraf Colossus is good in the matchup anyway, so you wouldn't want to take it out anyway in this matchup. It's adding to the board, but it becomes better when you have the critical mass of zombies, if you like. So yeah, I like this. I think this is good. Just removal and cheaper stuff to threaten. This hand is okay. It's got some good removal and good zombies. So we'll keep a little bit more land than I would like, but can't have it all. So this is an easy Shambling Vent to start with. So again, another thing as well, like you think, oh, is this hand good? It doesn't have a 1-drop. Well, it kind of does because you're playing Shambling Vents on one for free. Someone was talking to me about casting Transgress against me in some sideboard, some games we were playing, and this is why I don't think Transgress is good. I mean, yeah, he's got some cards he could hit, but I mean, I've just sideboarded out like 5 of them. Oh, man, that's rough. They cannot be feeling good against that. They cannot be feeling good right now. So we're just going to execute the zombie plan of executing our opponent. We start the racing. So unless they have a toolcraft to go with it. I know Fatal Push is good. So yeah, this is what these decks I think seem to do. They transform post board into this just aggressive kind of just kill everything you play plan. Could Anguished Unmaking here, but I kind of want to keep that for Gideon. And also, I just want to play a Wayward Servant, I think. So next turn I can, yeah, I'd rather just play a Wayward Servant. And then next turn we can just cast Binding Mummy and Grasp of Darkness. Okay, yeah, so very much removal deck, but then they're not really applying any pressure themselves, so it's an interesting one. Do I get to keep a Binding Mummy? Ooh. And not playing lands is good for us. Okay, so I can do Colossus and then I have Grasp Mana up, which is good. Or I could attack with this. No, I think we just hit them. Try and bait out some removal. No. Cast the Colossus. So we have a 4/4 now. Something that's difficult for them to Fatal Push as well. Yeah, wow. Sadly for our opponent, they did not draw any lands, so that game was never going to go very well for them. Ignoring the Transgress the Mind, they were doing quite well to answer stuff we played, but then obviously they didn't draw lands. They probably have Gideon sitting there wondering what on earth to do next. But then even if they did cast a Gideon on here, we're just going to grasp half Kieran if they even think about attacking with it, and then swing in and kill Gideon. So I think we were doing rather well against that as well. But I mean, it depends what they could have played. But yeah, shame that they got so messed up for them. Shame for them, but we will take the free win.